What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for another round of rookie street stocks at Charlotte. This is week number 5. Coming into the week, we are sitting third in points overall, which is unbelievable, and we're actually leading the rookie street stock time trial by quite a margin, actually 12 points, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when the field is as tight as it is and as many people are running as it is, 12 points is a lot. So yeah, we've put together a really good season together so far. I didn't really plan for this, but I guess we're in contention for some certificates, which would be pretty cool. So we got to keep plugging away. I've only run one race a week. So I've run 4. One at Charlotte, obviously, what you saw. One at USA that I think we saw. One at Langley, I think we saw, and one at Sonat that we didn't see. And I finished second in all 4 of them. I finished second 4 times in 4 starts to start the season. So we want to try to bear that tonight and pick up our first victory of the season back at Charlotte, where we arguably should have won the first time around with Carl, and that Trost ruined it. Well, we don't need to go back and revisit all that. But anyways, we're going to hope for the best here tonight. Hopefully it's a good race. Hopefully it's fun. But we'll just have to wait and see. I don't really have a game plan. I guess my game plan is to survive. I guess that's the #1 name of the game. I don't know if that's realistic or not. It's Ricky Street Stocks at Charlotte. I feel good about our Q program, depending on what the field looks like. Obviously, we always have really good speed here at this track in this car, just for hot lapping. But again, we'll see what the field looks like. There were like 170 people registered for this. Just finished my time trial for the week. Currently sitting P1 for that. This week it's still early. It's only Tuesday, but I'm optimistic that we can get 95 plus points again this week and keep our stranglehold as we approach the halfway point of the season next week, excuse me, to try to continue to build our points lead in the TT part of this and get a nice certificate for that, because I've never won an overall TT, believe it or not. So Dr. Chef Gregor the Seventh. That's a heck of a name. 2100 SOF here. Do we have any really big names? Johnny McNamara we've seen before. There's me, obviously. No big names, but obviously some talented drivers across the field. So we're going to be the one car by a country mile. What's the second best car? 2600. So double the iRating of everybody else. So we're going to have to finish in the top 2 or 3 here to get good points and get good good points and good iRating out of this. So no idea if that's possible. Again, only 20 laps though, so I feel good about our Q pace. Feel good about our race pace if we can survive. So that's going to be the #1 name of the game. Let the 10 go here if he wants to go. We'll see what we can do here. We don't have Carl with us this time, unfortunately. Side by side on the apron at Charlotte. That's always good. Take these guys 3. Why not? YOLO. All right.
My spotter just called me the meat. Come on, man.
So yeah, I guess we'll get ready to rock and roll here then.
My number is 13, which apparently is near the bottom of the pack. Got the 14 car ahead of me. And of course I end up between cars,
I don't know what
like
people are
by
talking about.
3 seconds between each car.
Whatever. Where in the Midwest are you from, Max?
Minnesota. Southwest.
Boo.
Hey, cornfields and snow right now. Well, there's no corn in the fields, but
Yeah, we got about 4.5, 5 inches today in Green Bay.
apparently it's still coming.
Oh yeah, all week. Hope you're all safe.
I walk to work, it's a block away.
All right, get ready to go set our Q lap here. Optimistic we can be pretty fast, but we'll obviously still have to put the lap together, and then the race is a whole different ball game. Help if I put in gear, that's always helpful. Alright, outlap, it's just like plate qualifying. My usual strat for this is to just keep the wheel as unbound as possible. Be smart and smooth. Don't get too much wall arrow if you can help it, especially on your outlap here. This car isn't crazy powerful, so it's not a big deal. Not a lot of wall arrow drag or anything, but there's some, so it's pretty key. I don't think we'll race this series or anything next season full time. We might still run for TT, especially if we end up winning overall. We might have to go defend that, but I don't think we'll race nearly as much of this type of stuff next season like we've done this season. Just kind of been to get some of those awards that are in the iRacing awards page, funnily enough. So we'll see. I haven't thought about what I want to do next season yet or how much I want to race certain stuff, but we'll deal with that after this season. We still got 7 weeks of this yet to go. So, all right, outlap, just about done here. Start our flyer. Hold your breath. We're gonna aim for high 30. I don't know what we're aiming for. We're aiming for something fast. All right, let's see what we can do. Survey says 7:56, which funnily enough is exactly the same first lap I ran in my time trial. So maybe that's the maximum speed that's attainable if that's exactly what I did in my first lap at the time trial. So regardless, hopefully that stands up. We can get in our pole. I think we've won the pole for. Now we didn't win the pole at Sonat. I was gonna say I think we might have won the pole for all of them before we finished second, but we didn't win the pole at Sonat. So we'll try to do one better. Pretty good lap there by Nathaniel. Up in P2, he's the guy that was 2600 or whatever, so obviously sporty.
Why is it that brushing the wall invalidates the lap?
It looks like Sean ran a 7.91, 7.98 for Timothy. So close field. Got the 4, the 8, and the 14 yet to go out. See if they post Q laps. All right. Hopefully this is a good race, good field. Hopefully. We'll have to wait and see, obviously, but that's the goal. Alrighty.
Guess it's time to practice my bump drafting skills.
That terrifies me.
Sorry in advance if I wreck anyone.
Terrifies me. Don't ever say stuff like that if you're in a
How
race.
about you don't do that? Go do that in an unranked.
Yes, please.
These are not bump drafting cars.
Just run up behind them, don't bump them.
Or if you're gonna bump, for the love of God, make sure we're on a straightaway.
These SNs just are not for bump draft. The front goes right underneath the back, lifting the back wheels off the ground.
All right, we do grab the pole again. So another pole, great. Let's see if we can not die and finish this one out. No idea what the strategy's going to be. We'll see what the field's like. Again, you can't really block in this car. It's It's a plate track and it's narrow and slippery, but we'll try to do our best here. Don't need tires or anything. If we're pitting, it's because we got murdered. All right. Good luck, everybody. All right. We need a solid run here for some decent points. Not that we're running
Good
for
luck.
points, but just of note. Waiting on 3, 7, 8, and 11 and 13. Still pretty early in the time, though. Hopefully we can get done with this and I can go run our time trial or something. That would be useful. It's been quite the day. We got, like I said, we got a bunch of snow here today, so our commute was not fun. But we're all good. We're back, ready to rock. Still 7, 8, and 11 waiting on. Where is the 11? Where is Mr. McNamara? There he is. All right, now we can get going. I already hit that. My bad, I forgot I already hit that one. Now let's not go with the driver behind me, snails. We don't want to piss people off. All right, let's just hope for a nice solid run. That would be a success. It doesn't have to be a win as much as I'd like it to be, as much as I think we have the pace and the racecraft and the tire understanding to win. It's so hard to win this this track in this series, especially with everybody kind of on an even playing field, close packs. So we'll just try to survive first and foremost, and if some people behind us die, then we'll look to capitalize at the end. But surviving first and foremost, and then get a decent result out of it would be a success. So top 5 minimum. Gonna need better than that probably to gain iRating. Field of 14 probably gonna need a top 3 to gain iRating. So not that we care, it's just a number. So anyways, I appreciate all the support. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below if you enjoyed this video and want to see more stuff like this. Appreciate you all stopping to watch this one today. And let's see if we can grab a dub. So without further ado, pace car will dip off. Let's get it. Up to 4th. Gonna hug the bottom for now. See who goes where. See if they get racing back there a little bit any. Looks like Nathaniel's cool riding in line for now, which is cool with me. We will lead lap number 1 again. This is where Trost took us 3 wide, I think, on the apron last time, lap 2. But we make it through the tri-oval this time because Trost is not here. All right. Get a nice rhythm. Keep an eye and a half on the mirror, half an eye out the front. Should be good, especially if we single file for a little bit here. People just content to ride in line, hopefully for a little while at least. And we'll let them do the crashing and the wrecking and the beating and banging in the back, and we won't worry about that for like 18 more laps preferably. The more we can arc on these corners, the better, especially with momentum and safety, and this guy behind being able to see where the blue and white dotted line, or I guess not really dotted, but where the line is for the apron. That was helpful to the car behind always, so try to leave him a little bit of a gap there to be able to see. At some point someone's going to jump up to the top and try to make that work with a push. It looks like 13's gone up there maybe by themselves. Can't quite tell. Yeah, if someone wants to go up there by themselves, it's cool with me. It's just, it's about if you get some help, get a push up there. That becomes a little bit scarier. So 2's playing nice right now. We're playing kind of to help each other out at the front game, which is cool with me. I'll make sure to return that favor if we have to make a choice on someone to push later, obviously. Hopefully we just stay out front and it's all well and good, but you never know. So kind of things to keep in the back of your mind, just have people that work well together and are smart and respectful. And those are always good people, especially in a series that's as wild as this is with rookies in it. So anybody can show up. It's all about maximizing. A little bit of a slide there in 3 and 4. Just touched the apron ever so slightly and slid the rear tires on the exit, but we're still all good. Still alive. If the bottom has a push, it's tough to beat the bottom lane. They don't always have a push, obviously, so we're getting a good push here. Stay focused on that apron line. We're gonna lead the first 5 laps. Good start. Nobody's really been able to make up. We got people dying behind us.
Sorry about that.
That's why you don't push in the corners, at least.
Someone checked up on me.
All right, well, big gap now. Let's see if we can just have it a good race between Nathaniel and I. Battle between the 2 of us would be nice for the victory. Get top 2s out of this, hopefully. Don't think they'll be able to run us back down at the speed we're at now.
Oh, the 7
cars.
got into the 11 who checked up, and then that backed up into me.
Well, if nothing goes wrong,
And
we're
of
going to at
course,
least get our
nobody knows
top
how
2
to
out of
use the
this,
brake.
so it's good, hopefully. So yeah, I think that the pack, if they form up somewhere back there, is going to be faster than we are, but you know, 12 laps, they're not going to be making up 3 or 4 tenths of a second a lap, I don't think so. As long as we just stay in line and work together here for at least a little while longer, we should be okay. That got most of the field, actually. That got about half the field, like, crashed, had to tow. A couple of cars survived, maybe with damage, don't know yet. But at least they survived. There's the 13 that we don't want to have to deal with. Thank you. All right. Get him fighting someone else. We don't want to have to be anywhere near that. 7 is leaving the pits here right in front of us, though. See how that works out. Thanks, Joshua. Appreciate it. All right. Still in good shape. Probably going to catch the 3 here. Still just nice pushes from the 2. Just got to keep an eye on the mirror. He can duck out anytime. Try to go. We don't want to get ourselves turned off the bumper either. So we're doing everything right now. We're in good shape. Looks like just a couple of cars back there lined up. Not enough to come catch us, I don't think so. Yeah, not that many cars survived. Maybe like 5 or 6 out of 14, which is pretty crazy. Pretty big crash, but I guess when they crash right in the center of the corner, you know, in 3rd or 4th place there, that's what you're going to have. So we are going to lead the first half, 10 down, 10 to go. Again, still playing nice behind us here. Gonna start getting not just more aggressive, but probably trying to fill holes if we leave a hole, so we just got to be mindful of that. Don't want to do anything too crazy here. If the 7 goes with him, if he pops to the outside, they'll probably go past us, but if he pops up by himself and the 7 pushes us, we'll be okay. So, just playing our cards right now, keeping that in mind. So, he's probably only going to get 1 shot at it, unless he gets a big push, so looks like they're wrecking in 4 somehow, somewhere.
Seriously?
Very interesting. You know, lap cars killing each other. That's always cool. So yeah, in 9 laps here, they're not going to catch us 4 seconds unless they really mess this up. So, all right. We're not really catching a 3. Maybe he got tires there when he towed or something. Figured we'd catch him at least a little bit here in our draft pack. But I guess we're not running that much faster than we would be single car, so that's part of it. Every little bit of suck is going to help me, though, if we get there at the right time. I really appreciate the respect this guy's showing me, not pushing me in the corners. It'd be so easy to not even just force a move, but just try to get me shaken by pushing me through the corner, or, you know, sticking a nose where there isn't a nose hole. But he understands what we're doing here. We're riding because we're going to finish 1-2 unless we wreck each other, which yeah, I'm going to protect, but I'm not going to block because that'd be a really stupid way to throw away a 1-2. So hoping that he understands the same. Again, we only got 7 to go here. We're not going to be caught by the group behind, but we are going to catch this 3 eventually. Won't be too many more laps before we start getting a little bit of toe off of that car. When we're in line, if he's just run the top, we won't get any, obviously, but we'll get a little bit. Of course, being the leader, we won't have the best lap from this race. Someone back in the pack there that was drafting will, but still doing okay. I love this paint scheme behind me, the iRacing. I think it's like the Ty Majeski. Maybe it's a Roush paint scheme, or maybe it's a truck scheme. I'm not sure exactly, but it's a beautiful scheme. I love it. I love the color combo. Now we're starting to get a little bit of rear tire wear, just enough to slide ever so slightly. And again, if he doesn't have a big run and makes a move to my inside in the tri-oval or anything, we'll get, you know, 1 shot to cover it off, and then he's going to be there. So, got to be on our toes for sure. If he's going to go around the outside, actually, when we catch this lap, or if Eric chooses to get up out of the way, which he may, that would actually be a good time to do it. Get a little bit
Later, where you want me to go?
Just staying up is fine for now, thank you. I understand you're fighting this 7 for position, though, so do what you gotta do. Four more. Appreciate the courtesy from the 3 here.
Come inside.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Again, at the end of the day, 10th versus 11th is kind of a meaningless spot, especially in a series like this. So I appreciate the respect and letting us have our race here. 3.5 laps to go. Hopefully we can keep going. We're doing the right things. We're in a good spot. Again, there are cars behind to help the 2 draft by if he chooses to now. Of course, everybody always wants to win, so you always try to make the pass here at the end. But, you know, if you just take 1 shot at it the last lap, it can't really go wrong. 3 laps left, though. It's only going to have 1 shot at making, like, a real run to surprise me. Otherwise, you know, if it doesn't work, you don't have enough time to regroup. 2.5 laps. Still content to ride in line and push. Just going to start protecting the tri-oval just a little bit heavier now. Make sure there's not a car with. Every little run will get him a nose at least, so just got to keep protecting this. 2 more. Still content to ride in line. I could use a nice little SR boost. It'd be great to finish this with 0x too, so that's something to consider as well. Alright, lap and a half. Don't know what he's thinking, don't know what the game plan is here. He's definitely backed up a little bit this lap. Protect the bottom hard here. White flag, 1 lap to go. Gonna protect again hard in the 1 on the bottom. backed up just a little bit. He's going to get a big run. Going to go up. There he goes. Going to get the push from the 7. Can they complete it in one corner, though? Not sure. Tried to get the run on the top. He's got a good run, got a great run. It's going to be so tight. I think we got it. Whew. Great race, Nathaniel. I appreciate the push and I appreciate the respect. That was really classy. Awesome run. And thanks to those couple lappers, too. I appreciate the room.
Yep, no problem. Good race. Got wrecked out on that first one.
All right. Cool. We'd like to see that. Finally, we won one. 4 seconds. Get a win. All right. Hopefully that means we can start a streak of winning from now on here for the next couple. That'd be nice. Looks like somewhere back in there that group got split, so that's where some of that came from. But we're not even going to bother doing the burnout. Just curious where our tire wear is on the right side. 98, 97. That's pretty good tire wear. Not too much sliding. We did lead all 20 laps as far as I know. Just barely take a victory. Oh, man. That was fun. That was really, really fun. Again, I appreciate the push and the respect from Nathaniel there. That, again, it would have been easy not just for him to pick my back tires up and move me, which we've had happen plenty of times before, but also would have been easy for him to, door me whatever he wanted to do. He had me so vulnerable there at the end, which you do, especially when you get a push like that into 3. He had a shot to win the race and chose to preserve both of our races for it. So appreciate that from him. Just gonna stick around in case he says anything. I don't want to dip out if he's gonna say. That was fun. All right, classy guy. All right. All right. Well, that's cool. I really appreciate that. So thanks, Nathaniel. Appreciate that. All right. Cool. All right. I guess I gotta go make sure I get in register for Dirt Street stock, which I guess I'm gonna do next. Happy with that. I'm happy with the performance. Again, that's one of those deals where I feel like we were pretty decent. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's, we qualified at the front, basically got the lead right away and didn't die, essentially is how that works. But, we got 24 hour rating back up over 5,400 after some rough races, got .05 SR, that's always good. And he got a nice 63 hour rating out of it, so that's good for him. I guess I don't feel that bad then about beating someone that had a good day as well. So we'll do that. I'm going to make sure I register for Dirt Street stock so I don't forget to do that. That's never what you want to do. All right, we'll wrap it up then. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you drop that like and a sub down below, just like Nathaniel did. Appreciate him. Yeah, don't want you to miss any of the action from iRacing, USP Top Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt Daytona, anything else that I may post. We're going to keep the content coming, keep it cranking out, and hopefully we can have some more good racing, some more victories. So that's going to be it. Till always is next time. No, wait, what? Till next time as always. I can English, I promise. It's late, but it's not that late. Anyways, bye.